Welcome to Good Mythical More. We have some true and completely embarrassing stories of crew members getting drunk and doing stuff that we can ridicule them for right now if we can match up their story with
Oh,
them.
we can. We're not drunk.
No?
But first, you know what?
Of course not.
Congratulations to Clover for repping that merch out in the wild with hashtag Merchicality.
What is happening?
You know, you gotta
Is that
push your extra water bottles in the hood. I think
that
this
water?
might be wisdom teeth surgery. Oh yeah, wisdom teeth surgery.
Oh,
A hoodie is good for that. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give you $100 for doing that. We found you $100 that you can then go and spend at mythical.com.
come on in, guys.
Well, as they're coming in, I have to do my punishment first.
Yeah,
you know?
come on in as Rhett does his punishment.
Well,
He has to shotgun.
You might
his
get wet.
Least favorite LaCroix flavor, which is
I don't remember how it.
the coconut.
Like this?
I mean, why?
Okay.
You predicted it, I guess.
Well, did you shake it up before you gave it to me?
I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it, man.
My face smells like I just put suntan lotion on it. My least favorite flavor is
Coconut.
coconut.
I said that. Just open up your throat and let it go down. Is it empty? All right, come on in, crew.
We're very
Come on in, crew.
Great job, great job.
Oh my goodness.
Don't slip. Don't slip
Okay.
on my LaCroix.
Oh, Lord. Ooh.
It's the drunk ladies of Good Mythical Morning. Look at y'all. Y'all like to get drunk? Y'all like to party?
Not really.
Y'all like to drink too much and embarrass yourselves?
No, frequently.
Tally, slide on over here a little bit. Y'all smush up. Smush up!
Smush, guys. I think
We have your stories here.
so slippery.
Completely certifiably true as much as you can remember it, or did the people tell you the next day that these things happened to you?
Well, we'll find out.
I mean, I think the drunkest I've ever gotten was live on the internet.
Oh,
You know,
easily.
I gotta sell tickets if I'm gonna get sloshed. I can't just do it. I just can't do it just to put it on a card.
Right.
You know.
In the
But y'all
first time
can't.
around.
Yep, standards. Okay, I'll read the first one.
Go for it.
Well, you want to read it?
No, I'll read the second one. If I can reach it. I don't know if I can reach it.
I'll hand it to you.
Oh, thank you.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Nervous.
Drunk.
Oh, no, she's
You're
not.
drunk?
Gwyneth is not drunk.
Wait,
So lucky.
this isn't fair.
This is Gwyneth. This is Katrina. This is Tally. This is, Michaela. You know all of them.
Oh, okay.
You already knew that they got drunk. They just have that kind of vibe.
Big time. Bad girls.
You bad girls.
Bad Girls
Bad.
Club.
I once got so drunk, I decided that I was going to run down the street and confess my love for my film teacher at the time.
Cool. That sounds like a good idea.
He lived a block away from me. I got to his house and started screaming outside his window. All the lights in the apartment turned on, so I started screaming and running. I fell and cut my knee open on a curb. My friends ended up calling an ambulance because I was bleeding so much. The paramedics pretty much laughed at us because I was fine by the time they got there. Wow.
Whoa, I got to hear this story.
Dramatic.
I was hoping that the film teacher would have come out to help with the injury. Who is it? So film teacher could be any of y'all could have had a film teacher. Tis the business.
Tis the season.
Sure.
Confess your love for your film teacher. Who would have a crush on a film teacher?
Who wouldn't have a crush on a
Yeah.
film teacher?
What's wrong with film teachers?
Yeah, what's that?
Like, the film teacher is the teacher you have the crush on.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen movies, man?
No, I mean, Harrison Ford wasn't a film teacher. He was an archaeologist.
Yeah, you have a crush on him too.
Okay. I didn't have one college professor that I had a crush on. But I was an engineer.
Yeah, right. And neither did I. I had one woman teach me in 4 years. And I wasn't attracted to her.
Women can be engineering professors.
They can. They can.
But they're
And
just
they
smarter.
should.
They're smarter than
They
that.
should. There's more now than there were when we were coming through.
Yeah.
Women in STEM.
Women in STEM. Let's hear it for women in STEM.
Drunk women instead.
Yeah.
Bad girls.
It's out again.
I'm trying to think if I've seen any of y'all make a fool of yourselves.
Oh.
Never.
I don't think I have.
Never. Y'all are also pro. Just give it to somebody.
I
who
don't
can
know,
remember.
man. I don't. In terms of film
I'm thinking
professor,
Katrina.
Katrina is. I know that she went to film school,
I think that Katrina would do that.
and I think some others may have. But so I'm just gonna.
To me, this is coming down to Gwyneth or Katrina. Just like running down the street, frothing over a professor.
Typical us.
Always frothing.
Read the bottom part first.
Always frothing.
One time I got drunk and kicked a barrel barricade.
We have a visual aid here.
Oh, okay. So what is that?
This is a barrel barricade.
That's one that's been kicked outside of a bar to be funny, but it wasn't funny. At least not for me, because the barrel bent forward in a weird way, and the little reflector light affixed to the top of the barricade hit me directly in the mouth, knocking one of my front teeth so far back it was essentially parallel to the roof of my mouth. I had to have braces for 9 months when I was like 23.
What?
So I have braces in all of my college graduation photos, which I'm happy to share. The end.
Tally looked very surprised.
Yeah.
Surprised
Yikes.
to see that somebody had done this.
Yeah.
Meaning it's not her.
But it could be.
Definitely not.
Reverse
Psychology.
psychology.
I was so shocked.
Well,
I'm looking at all
if
your
you
teeth
kick,
now.
if you kick
Can
one of
see
those things, if
You don't want me to look at your teeth?
well, they're fixed at this point.
I know. I want to see some fixed
They had
teeth.
braces.
If you kick one of these barrels and it hits you in the face, like you're not very tall, right?
None of us are really tall.
Like if
Some
I
of
kick,
you are shorter than others.
This sleuthing.
None of us are tall.
you know.
None of you are tall.
When you're eye level with a traffic barrel, you're not very tall.
Like, you want to just
Pointed.
at least get throat punched by it.
Right.
It would take the wind out of me if I kicked it. But it hit Gwyneth right in the face.
Right. Right in the tooth. It bit that puppy back, boy. Wow. That is a tragic. That's a tragic way to
That
go.
is awful, man.
After too many Moscow mules at the 2022 Mythical holiday party.
Oh, okay.
I casually forgot that I had a flight the next morning. I stupidly went to sleep after 2, dreamed about being on a plane, and didn't wake up until 5:45 a.m. My flight was at 7. I literally grabbed my suitcases and booked it to Burbank Airport, made it at 6:45, but the TSA line was out the door. So of course I passed out in a puddle of tears. I did get booked on a later flight, but spent the next 4 hours in Burbank Airport, probably still a little drunk, weeping on the phone with my parents. Wow. Who was showing their ass at the holiday party? Not literally. I just mean that was somebody else.
Right.
Not currently here. 2022. Okay. So 2 years ago. Where were we?
2022 would have been.
Man, that's tough. Being hungover on a plane probably sucks too, so maybe you were spared. Weeping on the phone
Where did we go for that?
with their parents. Michaela, I
Which one
can
was that?
picture you weeping on the phone to your parents. I've met your parents.
You have.
You have a great relationship with
You have a
your
great
parents.
relationship with them, and
And I don't know about their relationship.
right.
I don't know. I mean, they may be great.
They might not even have parents, for all I
They
know.
may be great.
You know,
Let's not talk about that. another episode.
But, but I don't. But I know that you like Moscow mules.
How do you know that?
Because that's what we pay you in.
You pay me a Snapple. Don't forget that.
Okay.
Because I heard you say it when I heard you say it. You say it. You responded to somebody saying Moscow Mule, and you were like, "I like a Moscow Mule." I've
And you
heard
remember
you say
that.
I said I like it, and I'm like,
I remember that.
Burbank Airport.
but I think you're misremembering things.
It's
anyway.
Michaela's weakness.
No.
Moscow
I love the
Mule.
weaknesses.
So at the 2022 holiday party.
Oh, big year.
Now, 2022 holiday party, that wasn't the year that we had there was one year where the drinks are always good at the holiday party, but there was one year where they were so strong. Like,
I think it
Th-
was that year.
This was the year that I DJ'd and I had a broken collarbone.
Yeah.
And then after a while, I went to use the bathroom, and then I heard music playing, and didn't play. When I came back, somebody from Smosh had started DJing, and it was I was like, yeah, just keep
and
keep doing that.
Yes, and we had the sweater contest
Yeah.
and stuff.
Oh,
I'm thinking about
It was
that
a
year.
big night.
I'm thinking about the year, like maybe even pre-pandemic. There was a great bar, and then I had 4 drinks, which is a lot of drinks. I don't typically have that many drinks, and like we were getting ready to leave and get into the Uber, and I was like, I'm drunk. And then Jesse was like, I'm drunk. And I was like, I'm drunk. I was like, how many drinks did you have? And she said, 4.
Oh my god!
And I was like, I'm 220 pounds, and I feel this way.
she's kind of eye level with a.
Yeah, she is. And then when she got home, she was like, I'm sick.
Oh, it's
and
yeah.
she like hasn't gotten more than like 2 drinks since that party.
Woo! There's nothing like you wake up but your eyes aren't open yet and everything's already spinning. Oh, that's a bad feeling.
Yeah.
So at the 2022 holiday party, I got a little too drunk and blacked out. Another crew member took me home in an Uber, and minutes away from my apartment, I threw up all over their lap. Oh no! They took me into my apartment and helped me get into bed, and then we're back to clean the Uber so we wouldn't get a cleaning fee. I just pay the cleaning fee.
This is tough.
I don't know what the cleaning fee is. $150.
Oh, wow.
You got it. I mean,
That's rough.
but it's a courtesy to the Uber driver anyway. They're the best. That's how it ends. I think talking about the friend who helped them, not the Uber driver.
Tally is a wild card.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I just don't.
Got tattoos. Look at that.
But you keep things close to the vest. Everything's close to the vest.
Yeah.
Always listening to people.
Always listen.
Always listening.
Always
Sally's
listening.
always listening.
Yeah.
I know so much.
And
She's the sound person.
And you are my favorite employee.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right. That's right.
Wow.
Let's
that's
keep it
so
up.
Why?
interesting.
That's so mean.
I'm
That's
sorry,
so
y'all.
very
She knows a lot more than anybody else. I know you do. You have to.
I love that.
Yeah.
We wear mics all the time.
Yep. Probably heard us tinkle a few times.
And it's, I mean, there's a code of honor that you
Oh,
you
yeah.
swear to. There's like an oath.
Yeah, one hand on the mixer
Right.
when I joined.
Right.
To make sure I would never repeat anything weird.
Well, and also you learn how to have a reflex to hearing certain things. Like you hear the pee hit the toilet bowl, you immediately turn it down, right? That's
It's more like throw the headphones.
you just throw the headphones
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Right.
I
So this is kind of a quid pro quo.
I
here.
wear a microphone a lot in my life and use the bathroom quite a bit as well. And what this does, I don't know if you've noticed this, but like I'll be at my house and getting ready to pee, then I'll be like, is my mic on? Like I wear a microphone so often that I just, in my
That's
regular
interesting.
life, I wonder if I'm being listened to.
I just always do a bank shot for that reason.
Oh, bank shot.
So I don't think about it.
Like Kareem.
But I
We
mean,
wouldn't know anything about that. So.
one of y'all. Yep. I think this tally is just
Tally.
like the dark horse candidate, and by dark horse I mean blacking out.
Okay. Boy, these are all great stories.
So turn it around so we can read the things on. So blackout, film professor, barricade, Moscow Mule. So we're pretty confident about the Moscow Mule, at least Red is. We good there, Michaela?
You are correct.
Yeah! Hey, you got it, man. That's good.
Right.
All right, so tell us about that. You were crying to your parents in the Burbank airport.
I was crying to everybody in the Burbank, man. So when I got there, because I was literally crying in my car, like I was driving my car, like, boop, 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 just like, and I hate crying in public. So like when I got there and I saw, Burbank is very small, but like, when the TSA was wrapped around, that like never happens ever.
Yeah, right before Christmas though.
It was like
the worst
a
time.
You
few
thought
days
you were gonna
before
miss
Christmas.
the holidays, like, or
Yeah, I thought my holidays were over. I think everything. I felt like Macaulay Culkin. Like I really thought my holidays were done. It was it for me, and I got up to the desk. Actually, in the line, people were like, "Do you want to go ahead of me?" Because I'm just literally like,
yeah, you gotta use that. You
I
gotta
couldn't
use that.
even get words out. And then when I got to the desk, I was like, and she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna what flight?" And I was like, "I think it was Dallas." And like immediately rebooked me, and then I called my parents like, "I'm so sorry I let you down."
So you're a sad drunk.
I'm not. I'm never
Yeah,
sad.
wow.
I'm very happy, go lucky. Woo, you
Okay.
see me drunk.
Yeah.
Very happy, very giddy, very nice drunk, but that just broke me. That broke something in me. And I passed out and cried. Like I was on the ground. Just I don't like crying in public. I hate it.
But you like talking about it. Thank you for sharing that story.
You're welcome.
Gwyneth, let's just go down the line. You gotta be
You
the
kicked that barrel, didn't you?
You got me. Yes! I mean, you got me. Being barrel sized and shaped just didn't really help my cause. So I know.
Dang! It just popped right back.
I really couldn't explain how it happened, and I had to try to explain it to an orthodontist the very next morning. And he just kept laughing at me. I know.
So you kicked at one part and then boom, the other
Yeah.
part just boom.
Yes, maybe it flew off. I really honestly don't know. I went to the emergency room and they were like, I don't like know what you would want us to do for you.
So you just slept with your tooth.
Yeah.
It was your
I think I
front
just
tooth.
stayed. It was my front tooth. I know.
looks good now.
Well, and I got the braces put on the next morning, and he's like, "Well, your tooth might die. Like, we don't know. Like, you have to have braces for 9 months, and then we'll figure it out."
And
it lived.
It lived. The tooth lived.
The tooth lived.
Wow. So we're gonna queen sweep this.
I think so. I don't know. I think so. though.
Katrina, you were like professing your love to the film professor. That's you.
Yeah.
I know. Yes.
But it wasn't film school. I was in acting school, and he was like our film teacher in acting
Oh,
school.
okay. Right.
So
okay.
what did he have?
He's just really hot.
What did he have?
What did I have?
What did he have?
What do you mean? That made him hot?
Yeah.
Kind of weird looking. Really big
She
ears.
told me her celebrity crush is Paul Dano, if that helps.
Oh.
Okay.
So did he?
I like him like kind of ugly. Which makes my fiance really insecure.
but I like that.
But
No,
he's,
your husband is he's a good looking guy.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
At least the wedding invitation picture.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's very handsome.
I don't know how photoshopped it is.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Yes, mildly.
Oh yeah, it's like
a little bit.
So you went against type when you settled down.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to think about kids, you know. You, gotta,
Right.
you can't just be.
You know what?
You can't be.
I'm gonna take one for the team and marry a good-looking guy.
So how did he respond? Did
Well.
he find out?
We kind of had like a thing.
After that,
After that, we I went to his house a couple times after that.
I'm here again, and I'm drunk. Let me in.
The other few times I was not drunk. I was very sober.
Very sober.
But
she
he was
says.
very receptive to it. So. It was a good time until it wasn't.
Katrina.
Should I not be saying this?
Well, hold on. I mean,
I was 21.
Did you break
Yeah,
it off?
Yeah, I was legal.
Yeah, you were like in acting school.
He was 30.
Did you break it off?
No, I can't tell the details
break it
of
off, I
what
mean-
happened.
Oh, God.
No, Blake.
Did you break it off before the final exam?
Um,
What grade did you get?
I got an A.
Yeah, she did. She got that A.
Yeah. He was cute in a weird looking way, but yeah, that night was embarrassing. But he was into it, so it was fine. It all worked out. I've only been drunk 3 times in my life, and this is one of the 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Tally, what about
Tally.
Tally.
I need to know whose lap it was.
So it was KG's lap, my roommate.
Oh my God.
My
KG.
amazing roommate.
She is the best.
She's fantastic.
It was all over. My hair was like done to here that time, and it was all over my hair.
Oh, no.
And then Tally snapped out of it. Was like, "I'll help clean." I was like, "Please get out of the car." I took her upstairs, changed her pajamas, and then came down with cleaning because like the Uber driver didn't know what to do either. I was like, "It's leather. It's fine." I just started cleaning, and I was like, "It's all over me. It's okay." Like it literally absorbed.
I got most of it.
It absorbed into my clothes. And so there was really nothing on the seat. And then he's like, "It's fine. Whatever. Have a good night." I was like, "Okay." So we didn't get the feed.
Oh.
You didn't get the feed.
Yeah, I don't remember when I do kind of. I don't know what time it was. I don't know what time I blacked out. But I remember going to the bathroom and seeing the photo booth and being like, that looks fun. I'm gonna go and do that after I like go to the bathroom. And that's the last thing I remember until I remember like the visual of throwing up, and then I woke up the next morning. So that's all I remember from it.
Did you get a photo?
No, I didn't. I didn't get back to the photo
In the
booth,
photo
which I was
booth.
actually really sad about in the morning.
Yeah, we paid good money for that photo booth.
But it's a good shout out to all of our coworkers, the few that helped me that night. They were very sweet and they took care of me. So,
Wow.
yeah.
I haven't heard anything about the 2023 holiday party yet. Apparently it was.
We were chill.
I feel like it was very, very mild.
Got to make the
blacked
drink
out.
stronger, y'all.
Yes.
It's like the instant you walked in, it was like drinks.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, don't blame us.
okay. Well, as long as there are no barricades outside.
We just dropped a whole lot of new in our GMM collection today. Check out the recent editions at mythical.com.